This partwork has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up partworks that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 98 of Building Robocop. I believe there are 100 issues, so we're very, very close to the end. And it feels like we are, because most of it's come together. We've got some more things to look at in the magazine. First of all, memories of an old hero, props, replicas, and others collector's items. Replica of the KSC M93R Auto 9. They just call it the Auto 9, don't they? Yeah, it's quite a distinctive gun. It's got I didn't remember it from the original film, but when you see it, it is quite a distinctive gun. It's very barrel heavy, but quite nice. And there's that. Icons to admire, figurines and collectibles. Obviously, yeah, life-size bust and cool props. That's quite cool. I like that. That's bigger than the one we're building, but it's just a bust. So yes, we've got the hand and the answer to the question I posed last time about the fingers. They are curled up inside, so it comes out of the knuckles here rather than here or anywhere else. So yeah, and we've got the start of a gun. Now this is interesting. I was thinking, why have we got a gun? We've already got a gun, but that will become clear as I do the build for it. I'll show you what's what. That's that, and we've also got the chin strap, the jaw to go in there. So we've just got the face bit to do. Yes, as it says down here, please note the pistol provided this partwork, and as this grown set on for, is intended as a standalone addition to your model and is for decorative purposes only. I'll show you in with the one that they've already given me, and I'll show you exactly the differences. AI and copyright. Copyright in the field of artificial intelligence. How do you see what's copyrighted and not? Because you can get AI to generate pictures now, but some of it's, yeah, the rights of an AI. I don't know. That's strange. Tesla. Yeah, I've been dealing with Tesla in a game on my game streams. If you haven't been watching, it's interesting stuff. Wireless electricity is all about that. Cool. Wireless charging is obviously a thing for close things. Transmission of power from the roadway to electric vehicles. That's cool. That's very cool, because the problem with electric cars is distance and everything else. But if you've got a lane that will actually charge you as you're driving down it, you might not get, fully charged for what you've done, but it will certainly help. And it all started with Tesla. Yes, it did indeed. He was quite a visionary bloke. Right, let's clear this out of the way and let's get this last part of this month's build together. So we have the gun, the new gun. This is the one that we've already built, which is quite cool. I like it. But this is nicer. This is metal. This original one is plastic. Obviously, if he's going to have to hold it in pose or whatever, then it can't be heavy. I mean, even that one part is heavier than that entire gun by quite a lot. But it's nicer. It's shinier. It's quite nice looking. It's obviously not complete. We're going to build up some of it now. We've got a trigger assembly to go in there. The trigger just pops into one of those holes there. That one, yeah. Then we've got the slide stop, which will go where we got onto that back hole there. That one at the top, like that, but pointing the other way. A little bit going backwards. Oh, and I can't do that. Get the right way around again. That goes into there, like that. The trigger's in there, like that. Then we have the barrel, which will go once again in there. There is a cut-out piece on there to get that the right way around over that. Then the other half goes in place. Not that. That's the old plastic one. That needs to go on there like so. Squishing together the trigger and that. Don't know if I've got the trigger lined up properly. Can't move it. Not quite together properly. Let's work on that. But that, once I've got that screwed together with a couple of little screws, is the gun half done, I would say, because there's obviously still more to go. We've got the whole slide assembly to go onto it as well. But other than that, that is looking pretty much the same, but nicer. So as a display piece, that's quite nice, but you obviously won't be able to hold it. So I shall line that up and get that together. That uses the XM screws, the little tiny ones. We've got more things to do with the hand now. So not with that yet, but this bit. We do have all of these to attach the fingers. Are they labelled in any way? Not that I can see. Now, are they different sizes? They are indeed. And I can't quite make out from the picture which one's which. So I'm going to have to just have a play around and see which ones look good next to each other. That one's shaped at an angle, so that one's definitely going to be right at the end here. That one's going to go on the end there like that. So we've got a pin through there and then a screw. So hold that together. Is that right? I don't think that one's the right piece. It's just a single screw through one of these actually. Although it looks like they've all got screw holes. With an AP screw on the inside of the palm of the hand. Do the same for the middle finger ring. So yes, so I have got to put in screws in all of them. But it's figuring out which one is which. It's going to be tricky. There's obviously something going to go on the outside. Oh, is that going to be on the outside of that? Is that going to cover over? No, it's not really going to cover over that. There's probably another piece to go over there at some point. That one goes on there. That one fits in there nicely. That one fits on there nicely. No, a little bit too nicely. A little bit of slop there. That's a better fit there. That's much too small for that, so that's going to be the little finger. So this should be the next one along. Yep. And that one will go in there. So let me get all the screws holding that together. These are just going to be AP screws. I'm going to need 4 of those. I don't know what's happening with the thumb as yet. So it might save me from the other one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let me get that in place, that together, and then bring in the body, and we'll attach the chin piece and see how that looks. Right, here we go. I have finally remembered that I needed to push that home, so that's done. The fingers are all attached, and that's going to go on there like that at some point. But I'm sure there's another piece to go between there to finish off the insides of those first. But that's going to be how that's going to end up looking. I don't know about the thumb. I'm sure there's a separate thumb piece probably on the other half, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be of any help to me. In other news, you may have noticed this being sitting up there. This is the one that originally broke off. I broke off, and I've been reattaching it and reattaching it and reattaching it, and I've given up. I will reattach it finally once it's finished, but when I'm still moving the body around and everything, there's no point. So I shall keep that to one side and put that away. The gun has gone back together, screws in there, holding it together nicely. So apart from not being finished yet, that's looking nice. I like that. I didn't think I was going to be too fond of that being duplicate, but it's not. It's nice enough. Now we've just got this part to fit, and that goes onto the jaw, obviously. So we can take the head off because the helmet is magnetic. So that just lifts off. And this has little side clips that go into little side clips somewhere around there. A bit like that. I'm not sure if I've got that in properly. No, I'm pretty sure I haven't, in fact. Trouble is, from the side here, I can't see exactly where I'm going to go. I think it's higher. there's definitely a groove there for it to go into. And I just haven't quite got there. Oh, I might have got there. It is wider than it looks like it's going to have to be. So that's going to go on there pretty much like that. And then obviously that covers over the top half. So when we get the face in a couple of issues, now I think that still does have to go in further, because that's not the outside of that, is it? They've got to lock in further than that to be flush. So I'll figure that out once I can see it from a better angle. But that's starting to really come together. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So for now, another issue done, another pack done. I believe there's only 2 more issues to go. So join me for those in about a month when they turn up. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon for more. Bye-bye for now.